strange position as always. Okay, there we go. Nice and leveled out here. And I was noticing there's a lot of GPS coordinates on. So let's go ahead and turn off, the silver, the gold, the unknown signal. Don't need it right now. Okay, so today there's a few things that I need to do. I need to get this duck ship going. I want to start leaving to Mars, and it's going to take a little bit. So I figured I would take the advice of one commenter, Razor, I believe, on a different video. I can't remember if that's the right pronunciation. That it was basically, in survival, it's not the best to try to focus on aesthetics, because that always ends up, messing with everyone. And it also messes with me significantly. So I'm going to just complete this build. So we need thrusters. And I do believe 2 hydrogen thrusters might be enough to hold this thing up on Mars. And if it's not, I'll throw some parachutes on it, and we'll see how that goes. So, might as well get right into it, build up all these, or get these hydrogen thrusters going. And I'm going to make a different version of Maurice with the just hydrogen engines to hopefully help him fly a bit better on the other planets. So, let's go ahead and throw together a little battery and projector here. A small battery, big projector, little problems. Now, control panel, there we go. We'll just plop these on here. Just nice and easy. There we go. And once those eventually get built up, I'll go ahead and build a second Maurice, except once it builds, I'll start ripping off all the ion thrusters and throw on hydrogen ones wherever they seem to fit. Speaking of ion thrusters, this needs some. And I wasn't really sure. There was so many ideas of where to add them, but I think just adding them is the best idea to go with. So let's find a spot for the smaller ones. Now I did like that, but I don't like how it lands on them. But either way, it's going to land on the hydrogen thrusters, so really shouldn't have to worry about that too much. So maybe if I stick them up here, up front, they can be in line with those. I do want that to kind of be the bottom of the ship, and I might extend out some blocks so that we can get, what do you call it? So we may get something to land on, so I don't break the ship very well, or very easily. Alright, so we're going to go with 3 up, 3 down, and a few to the left, or a few in these opposite directions, which I think this looks okay, kind of. I don't know. Okay, so let's just get these going. It'll look silly. It'll just work though. Back to that mentality. I don't really care how it looks. Let's just build it. All right. So we got some ion thrusters to go left and right, up and down. Now we need some to go forward and reverse. So I think these engines are about to get a whole lot bigger. If I check these on the side, and we have a lot more thrust with the big ones, but I really don't need that large amount of thrust when I'm relying on hydrogen for most of it. So let's go ahead and just put a couple of these guys, just so that we get them out there and we can have some so we can have a little bit of additional thrust. There we go. That actually looks kind of okay. So now I'm going to need to be able to come sideways a bit better, and what better placement than up top? Alright, so we'll balance that. So we now have 3 sideways. I really don't like the placement of that one. Oh, and I need a downwards thrust with the hydrogen. Okay, we'll wait for the hydrogen thrusters. For now, we can go most of every direction. Let's see, forward, backwards, left, right. No up and down, but we can rely on gravity, like I said earlier, so we can do that. Okay, that'll work. So let's go ahead and start to finish the inside. I know I wanted to pipe up through here, so let's grab some conveyors and start conveying what we want. Actually, let's grab a oxygen tank so that we can have some air through here. Do I want this taller or shorter? I kind of feel like a taller area would be a better idea. Alright, so let's grab this just conveyor junction then. Nope, just maybe a tube. Let's just put a tube. Tubes are nice. And we need interior plates. Can I grab them from there? Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and plop the oxygen tank, and we'll just kind of stick it that way. Very nice. And then I can start to pipe up air over here so we don't have to worry about suffocating. Okay, so let's go, I think, junction and then vent. That might make this entrance room a bit small, but I think that'll work. Alright, vent. Lots of progress at once. Maybe not the best idea, but that's what's happening. Okay. Vent. There we are. That's the right side up. That's why I do like the conveyor air vents, because it kind of saves some space in that. And the conveyor itself, I feel like it can fit in with the air vent. Alright. The hydrogen tank, or the oxygen tank. We have the conveyor. I do need to pipe them together. I should have made that conveyor a cargo container, so I can be in here and access it. Because now I have to reach down there, which will be blocked by the ship. So we can get rid of that and just continue. I'll just have to fight. There we go. It's wonderful when you don't have the hold on. What's that? What's the name of that mod? The scrap one. The scrap mod. It's wonderful when you have that on there, because you don't have to deal with you know, things being or you don't have to deal with cutting down things and losing all the material. You don't feel so bad for doing it. Okay. So we have our cargo container there, so if I come up and that's an interesting placement. Let me put Maurice in here and see how that works. Oh, and speaking of Maurice, let's go ahead and grab the bobs for the base and we'll turn them off. Shift K, grab the base. Let's go Bob. Or if you don't want to, that's okay. Okay, base Bob's off, this random Bob off. I think that's the one on Frank. Then we'll start projecting the Maurice. So, blueprints. Maurice. There you are, without your picture still for some reason. I don't know why that is happening. Alright, so it's right over there. We'll do the same thing as we did in the other survival series, and we'll just plop them right on there. Oh, we're sinking. Hold on. There we go. And looks about right, maybe. Yep, okay, so that block's now buildable. So go ahead and turn the bobs back on. Alright, bobs aplenty. Activate. And there we go. Okay, cool. So as those come up, I'll remove the thrusters, and we'll be able to get some interesting things out of it. Okay, so we did run out of thruster components, though. We're missing 160. Okay, it's a few off of there. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to go check, or while that's going, I'm going to go check on what we need for thrusters, just because Maurice is there, and I can use him to go pick some stuff up. For thruster components, we'll just go in here. Thrust. Nope, none of them are being constructed. Why is that? We're missing a whole bunch of stuff. We have iron, I'm sure. We're missing cobalt? I don't think so. We're probably missing gold. I would imagine it's gold, because we have a lot of platinum, we don't have a lot of gold. Alright, yeah, we have hardly any gold. And platinum, we have a bit, not a lot. We have a lot refining, though, so it should be on its way. So let's go ahead and grab some more gold while some of these things finish up. I'll take the Maurice, and I can replenish some of my hydrogen and stuff through them. Alright, let's get in there. We have 26% hydrogen on Maurice. Let's go ahead and turn on the generator that should be on here. Where is it? There it is. Okay. It should be in a group now. It's not. Hold on. Let's remedy that. Generator. Oxygen and hydrogen generator. Oh, they're both on. Okay. Well, I guess we could just leave them on. It's not hurting anything. Alright, and while they're going, I can just grab some ice so we can fill the cargo container even more. Whoa! Forgot about the weight of this thing. It does not sit very well. Okay. There we go. We have some ice. Hopefully that's enough to fill those up for a little while, and we'll go ahead and start trying to grab things, because it's gonna bug me. Okay, so we need gold. So that should be the little drilling base over here, grabbing some gold. And I'll have to grab even more. There's no gold on here. No, there's stone. Okay, that's fine by me. Let's slow down here. Okay, good. We're still dumping. So there's probably some gold in this, in this already. Okay, let's find out. Let's line up that connector. As usual, as I've done about 6 million times, lined up connectors. It's a really great thing that they're sort of magnetic, because then they kind of suck themselves towards each other. Nope. And still nothing. Okay, I spoke too soon. There it is. Okay. You connect there. Let's see what kind of gold we have in here. Oh, we have quite a bit of gold. Okay. Hold on. Let's shoot local. We can't really... Let's expose the empty. Local grid only. And then gold on this grid. Sweet, we have tons. Okay. Let's go ahead and start filling up these cargo containers with gold. Oh, that's it. That's all the gold this thing picked up. How much gold is that? Is that a significant amount? A small amount? There is more lower down, if I can go any lower. Looks like all of these pistons are taken at the moment. Well, that's nice. We can get more gold, but we can't. We're not going any deeper. Great. Okay. Well, let's see here if there's more gold deeper than that. So let's go over towards it. Looks like there's even more deeper. Okay. It might be worth modifying this to dig more. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Well, you know, I didn't confirm that. I kind of just shoved my face down there and looked. This says gold, this marker over here, so let's just right-click drill towards it. Hopefully I don't destroy too much gold. Okay, so there is gold further down. So I think it's worth adding another piston to this thing, which is going to be a little bit of a process, but we can do it. Let's go ahead and turn off the drills and the rotor. Drills all off. Wrong drills. These drills off, and the rotor, we'll go ahead and turn it off and let it lock whenever it gets the chance, and then we'll start grinding those down and replacing them. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. We will need to place another piston, but we do have some gold to start off with, so we can leave here and go deliver some gold. I could actually just mine for some more gold since we sat there for a little bit. How are we looking on just ion thrusters? We can work on just ion thrusters. Actually, we can't. We're accelerating towards the ground ever quick. Okay, there we go. Ever quicker. So I'll go to them about 25% hydrogen, then I'll leave. All right, so let's drop down this hole all cool like. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, it looks cool until you smash into the ground. Okay, that's why this thing needs more powerful thrusters. Let's see where the gold is. The gold is right behind me. Okay, so I'll just turn around and grab some gold. Alright, so let's rotate around here. There we go. Now I can grab some without issue, hopefully. I do feel like we're going to start getting heavy really soon, so I might need to throw on the ejector. So, ejector, no conveyor, that's fine. Collect all. What about the sorter? Alright, the sorter is drain all whitelist stone. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on the ejector. And I'm going to add it to the hotbar, just so it can be there. Alright, throw out, on and off. Alright, we're just going to get rid of stone slowly. I know it's not nowhere near as quick as me just grabbing it and throwing it out, but it'll work. What do we have in the drills? I know the drills are getting close to full. Okay. So the drills are mostly full, so I might just go for a little bit more. That little bar on the bottom is not increasing, so let's drop there. Okay, let's go with the drills. How are you guys doing? The drills are just about full. Okay, going any further I would be deleting stuff, so let's pull out of this hole a little bit. We're a bit stuck. Okay, there we go. And hopefully we have enough thrust to rise. We don't. We have enough thrust to hover. Okay, so we'll just let this sit on the floor and dump out stone. Oh, it dumps in such small little chunks. That's never going to work. Okay. I will have to do it myself. Okay, so we'll just dump the stone. I'd also dump in small chunks because I don't have enough space. Oh boy, that's exciting. Okay, we can take off, just ever slowly. We did build up some more hydrogen. Nah, we did build up more hydrogen while sitting there, so we should be pretty good to... Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I'm tipping. I'm losing her. Okay. I turned off the ejector because maybe it was throwing out stones that was going a bit crazy. Oh, we're still doing it. What's going on? What am I hitting? Oh, well, I must be hitting some rocks then. Hold on. Yes, I am. Okay. I thought it was the ejector. It was me running into rocks right above me. I figured this was pretty clear throughout, but I guess I was wrong. Alright. Nice and home, back with, what was it, 13 or 14,000 kilograms of... 32, actually. That's not bad. Because that'll give us a little bit more gold to continue our adventures. At least continue refining things. Refining things. This ship needs some sort of refinery, doesn't it? That would be useful. Okay, I'm gonna... Where would I put a refinery on the duck ship? It's pretty full of stuff. I didn't even think about that. I need to put it somewhere. Okay, let's grab Maurice and just drop him down ever so slightly. Here we go. That was close. Now I'm on it. Alright, lock those, lock those. Let's go ahead and just drop off here. Okay, so where would I put a refinery? Just kind of float down here. I have this little ship. I can place refinery, like a basic refinery on the side, just so that I can refine basic materials in case things get damaged. Okay, that seems right. Okay, so let's grab a refinery. Let's see. That's a Bob. We do need a Bob on here, too. Oh, my. All the things that I just didn't think about. Okay. How many oxygen generators do we have? Is that just one? Oh, boy. We just have one. Well, let's remedy that, too. Okay. So let's place one right here. And we'll flip it this way. Then we do have empty space right here, so I can probably place a refinery or a Bob. Let's just plop all these things in here. Refinery, Bob, or Bob, not the Bob, build. There we go. Okay, we got the Bob generator. Okay, and oh, maybe a gravity generator too. That'd be useful. What else do I need? So we've got the an assembler. Okay, we have an assembler. Okay, so I think I know where I want to put the assembler. I kind of saw it when I was putting it right here. Okay, and it has connection ports at the top. Yes, it does. Okay, so we can place an assembler there, and we can add a module to it should we need it. Then it only seems fitting that I place a refinery on the opposite side, but that is an oxygen generator. That's a refinery. That's a big one. All right, do we have refining capabilities on the bottom? No, we don't. Okay. Maybe I smack the refinery on the side of this one, too. Just because we have that little bit of space there. Okay, I can see that. Refinery and assembler right here. That kind of takes away some possibilities from the assembler. I can put the refinery out here. It just gets a bit exposed to whatever wants to shoot at it. Actually, I can't because it needs to be the base there. Okay. So let's go ahead and place it right here. Just so it kind of comes in. Not liking it, but that's just where it seems that's where I have to put it. Oh, no, I'm silly. Hold on. I can put it down here. There we go. Something that's kind of terminated at the end there, and it only has one port. That seems perfect for the refinery. Okay. So got the basic refinery, meaning if we find uranium, we won't really get to use it yet, but it's at least there. Alright, and then right here, continuing with the lack of space. Oh, I can't put it on there. That's that part of it that I can't add things to. Okay, hopefully... Oh, sorry. I know, inventory. You're full. Bob, pick those up, please. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to take the refinery and flip it over. So now I can build things on top of it. There we go. Let's put the little gravity generator there. We can get some... we can get an ability to at least kind of walk around this ship so I don't have to fly around it the whole time and waste hydrogen. On this side, it's a perfect spot for an oxygen generator. That's an assembler. Oxygen generator. There we go. That needs to go this way, though. Okay. So there's the oxygen generator. I could put another one sitting like that, but I'm thinking I might put the Bob somewhere down here. Where to put it? Where to put the Bob? Let's see. Well, the Bob could fit right there. This is kind of going with the whole strangeness. Let's at least make down backwards on Bob, so it makes a little bit more sense when I get confused. Alright, I'll just build it up a little bit. Okay. So we have an assembler, a Bob, a refinery, an oxygen generator, a refinery that just started up for whatever reason. What are you refining? Hold on. Refinery. This is a basic refinery. Basic refinery. This one's doing nickel. I'm not so pressed for nickel that I mind, so that's fine. You can do nickel. go right ahead, my friend. Oh, this ship. Oh yeah, I had to modify it, or I'm going to have to finish modifying it to fly there, which is going to make it extra ugly, but that'll be okay. All right. We need to finish building up here. We need to finish thrusters. This thing requires quite a bit of work still. But I'm glad to see that the gold is going somewhere and being used. And this oxygen tank is probably ever so slowly filling up. How are you looking? 31.7%, that's not too bad. We could always grab some more ice for it should we need it. Okay, so let's find out... Well, I'd have to find out what my biggest issue would be while I'm out in space, because is it going to be power? Is it going to be production speed, so I think I'll wait on doing the upgrade for that assembler. Okay, so we have the systems for this done. We have the build and repair system. We have, well, actually, Maurice is over here. The new Maurice that has hydrogen thrusters. Huh. I need to figure out where I need to... Well, that Maurice doesn't have hydrogen thrusters yet. I haven't put them on it yet. I want to finish the bridge, but I don't know what to put where. Or not the bridge, the hangar. Let's go ahead and... How are we looking on batteries? I know we're missing some. I need to put that ladder. We have 2 there, and 1 there. There's not too many batteries, but it's also not extremely small amount. It's not bad. Okay, we'll stick with the 3 batteries. Let's go ahead and try to put some armor for this kind of spacing. I'm not sure if I want to put it in corners yet, or if I want to corner, space. Yeah, okay. Corner, space, line. Then I'll do the 3 one there. Space. Yeah, there we go. Okay, those will be my windows. I'm going to put some windows in here so I can at least look out at Mars and I'm not in a box the whole time. There we go. Can I have that back? Thank you. 3. Then there. And in the corner. Wonderful. Alright, so we'll have some nice windows going on here. And we'll be able to see what's going on. Alright, let's make this a bit taller. I'm not sure how tall I want it yet, so I'm going one at a time so I can kind of get a feel. Definitely taller than 3, or taller than 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4. 3 definitely has to be it because this is the size of the hangar. There we go. Now the door's there, and I can place these. Okay. So if I take this and I put a conveyor right there, because if this is only 3 tall, that might limit, well, if it's only 3 tall, this fits in here. Okay, so conveyor it is then. Then on top of the conveyor is a nice little friend here to help defend the thing. Alright, so then I can take these, maybe not from there, since that's where it has to plug in. I might need to armor up this section more. Well, I am going to have to, because how else am I supposed to cover that block? So we'll put conveyor tube here. We'll go... The window goes away if I put this conveyor tube here. That'll do. So conveyor tube, conveyor junction. It's part of like the airtightness necessity, and there we go. Okay, so now that's all piped up. I can vent that room, or I can fill the room so far. And then this guy fits in here. Alright, not bad. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to figure out how I want this room to be. I think it's going to be exactly here. Let me grab these guys, and I think I want to do something like this. I'm going to put this angled piece here so it kind of slopes down into the bridge area. And then it can, I don't know, slope up more. Continue sloping, but in the center have to slope at a different rate. Okay, let's get rid of the center one. And maybe let's do... Oh, don't like how that looks. It's not coming together well. But let's try that one. That slope looks a little more aggressive, and maybe it'll work. And then I can just put that there, and it'll be... Oh, you know what? There we go. Put the half block up there. Not you. There we go. Put the half block up top. There we are. Nice and good there. And then we could put a sloping block just upside down, maybe. There we go. Like that. To kind of give the illusion that that area has more space than it does. And then we could just put the normal ones over here. We don't have to worry about those looking too crazy. Alright, and then we can kind of build this in sideways so it kind of connects a little better. And we just mirror it on this side, even though it's not functional. Then, oh, it's shooting at the meteors. You go. You do that. They hit me on the other base. That sucked a lot. Okay, so maybe I can... Okay, so let's go for the small slope here. Let's small slope this up, and then we'll normal slope there. Then we'll make this a wall. Alright. The thought process. You're seeing the thought process, and as you can see, it is very sporadic. But we do kind of have like this spine that I end up putting on most of the ships. And, yeah, okay, that works. While that's going, and to kind of give... Well, you know what? I shouldn't cut the trend. I am trending well. I'm coming up with new thoughts and implementing them pretty quickly. But maybe I can cut down these and put them as corner blocks. That might make the... Nah. Oh, it just looks like a block, though. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. These are going to be made into little corner bits in a moment. There we go. Let's go ahead and make that a corner. There we go. Or a slope. There we go. Slope. Slope, corner, and a similar thing. Okay. So now that's more of a nice shape to it. So we'll go ahead and lop this off. And we'll continue that shape. Ah, energy low already? Okay. Well, while the energy's low, I might be able to do something else. Let's corner, 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 corner. There we go. And that can kind of give a less blocky shape to the front of this. And these have to go. They're not contributing in the... Oh, but they are. But they are. Because from the inside, that's what's helping it not look so squished on the inside. Well, hopefully. I mean, it might still look squished. Let's drop the jetpack. It's going to drop down in there. Alright, how does this look? Actually looks pretty open. Okay. I like it. Look at that. It opens up and then it, you go out in there. Cool. Alright, now is this airtight? Is there a leak? Because it's not wanting to place any air in. And I don't get the leak scan thing. Oof. Okay. It could be leaking on account of that. Let's try putting a corner light. I think corner lights are airtight. I'm probably very wrong. Let's go ahead and grab construction components. Wherever they may be. They may be somewhere. Crazy. There we go. Let's grab them from there. There we go. I'm using the easy inventory now because it is easy. It's very easy. Let's go and just plop that there. No, I don't think a corner light is airtight, but we'll find out. Corner light, close the door, close the door. Alright. Is this pressurizable? No, does not look like it. Okay. I'd very much like to find the leak scan thing and put it on here. Okay, well... I believe this is pressurizable, maybe? So let's go ahead and try to look at... It could be those corners meeting. It could be that corner meeting the window that's not airtight. Let's grab a catwalk. I believe catwalks are airtight, but not the grid ones. These ones. Okay. Let's chuck those on there. Nope, I need interior plates. That's just fine. Just grab a couple of those. All right.
Energy critical.
Oh, energy is critical. Hold on. I want to find out something. I need to find this out. Let's grab the corner. This kind of corner. We're gonna nab that corner piece and place the other one there. Oh, maybe the big one. How does that big one look? If I flip it the other way. Oh, that doesn't fit. Okay. Well, let's grab the normal corner piece. There we go. Energy's at 7%. We can make it. Alright, and tiny corner. There we go. And I'm just going to drop into Maurice. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. Now I'm going to drop into Maurice. We'll go and let that recharge. I'm not too sure. It doesn't look bad. It just kind of looks weird. 55%, that's enough for me to walk in here and check. Well, it didn't pressurize, so that's not a good sign. It doesn't appear to be pressurizing. Maybe with that closed? No. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Could be that piece there. That joins on a small corner. That or this doesn't see... Maybe if I lop that off? How about that? Nope. Okay. I'm still not sure. Alright, well, I'm going to lop that off and go out, and I'm going to think of how this would work. Okay, I suspicion that this face isn't, what do you call it, airtight. There might be something to do with that. So let's go ahead and just put the flat blocks just to see, just to kind of test it. And we'll let them, actually I can build them up. I have the material. There we go. And did that pressurize? And if it did, how do I, can I see that from here? Can I see if there's air in there from here? I cannot. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and fly on over and see. Alright, oh, there's air coming out. Okay, so it was those blocks in the front corner. Okay, so I can modify these. I have to modify these. How do I want them to sit though? Oh, we have extra blocks, or extra bits. I do like that slope, because then we can see inside a little bit, or we can get a little bit more room inside. Maybe if I do these corner pieces. There we go. And then just put a normal block in the center. That might work just fine. Or, oh yeah, you know what? I can put a normal block in the center, and then I can continue this kind of trend and put a, not this one. Where is it? There we go. And just a normal slope right here. There we go. Now it should look a little bit more connected, hopefully. Doesn't look very aerodynamic though. Not very spacey. All right, let's get rid of that one then. Oh gosh, I have no inventory for any of this. Let's go ahead and just grab one of those. Yeah, I like it. Okay. We'll place that. I'll build it so I can at least burn some materials. Hopefully before the Bob notices. And there goes my inventory being full again. Come on, there we go. Ah, mine. Ah, dang it, it got it first. Okay, that looks a little better. I think that looks a little better. Oh, what is it doing? What was that for? Oh, it came disconnected. Did the whole top... Yep, the whole top came disconnected. That's what was holding it on there. I'd completely forgot that. Oops. Well, there is something else I can do then. I can... I can't flip it over because I do want to put lights and stuff on the inside. I'm not too sure. Oh, you know what I can do? I can put the lights here. That I do know I want to put at least one light there. Or maybe, okay, put the light in the center there, and then screens? LCD screens? Or do I want the screens towards the front where I can't see out? I wasn't ready to build the inside yet. Okay, well, I already know how I want that to look, so let's go ahead and get this antenna on here. I think the antenna can fit really anywhere. I don't mind too much. I might just stick it straight up on this after I'm done with those. Okay, so no antenna yet. We have the gyroscopes, right? This thing has one gyroscope. Okay, just one. We can give it another one. Let's go over here and plop this other one on here. And there's probably some room back there. No, there isn't. Okay. Let's put it on the armor block so it has a little bit better of a chance of still being attached. Alright, and then we can place one down there. So we have a total of 3 now. That's probably enough to get this thing turning. Okay. So we have this nice little front area. That comes up, yada, yada, yada. And we can put some windows back here. I can put another vent in here. I'll probably just put it right there. Or actually right here. Let's grab another vent. And we can fill up this big room back here so I can work in it. And then I can have some space and such. And then I can put some LCDs on there to maybe find out information about the production stuff going on. And I need to put a ladder down here, so let's grab the ladder. Alright. And ladder, 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 ladder. Okay. So now I can walk up here. The Maurice is up here. And I'm starting to lose it. I'm starting to lose what I want to do. So I think I'll take a break on this one. And we'll move over to this guy. And we'll start putting up all the hydrogen thrusters that we can. So I think I should sit in here and recharge. And we'll get about 50%. Let me turn off broadcasting. Actually, is there any shortcut to turn it off for just the suit? No. Okay. I've pressed a myriad of combinations. Okay. So we have one going forward. Why not 4 in each direction? Maybe 5 small hydrogen thrusters? So we have 4 ion and 2 hydrogens. So if we can replace each one of the ions with a hydrogen, that might be okay. I'm a bit worried that... Oops. I'm a bit worried that... let me dump this stuff out first before I continue with my worries. Let's get rid of those, and a lot of those. There we go. Now I have a little bit of space so I don't drop everything. Okay, so I can put that there, but I need to be able to pipe it in. And being able to pipe it in means that I would have to put... here. So I know I want a thruster here. Let's just go with what I want to know, or with what I want. So now we have 3 on this side. 3 on this side. And then if I take this piece here and turn it into a conveyor junction, I can put some more on this side. So let's drop those, take that off, and let's grab a conveyor, the small variety. There it is. Then I can put some thrust there, and then we can get the tubes, the curved tubes, and put some thrust there. Alright, and now this thing's going to burn through hydrogen like crazy. That's a thought. That is something that it's going to do. Right, I'm thinking atmospheric thrusters. At least 1 or 2 going down, just to help support its weight. And we'll rely on the hydrogen thrusters for the rest of it. Which doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. So let's grab some atmospheric thrusters and we can throw them on places that I know we have some room for. Like here. Maybe I can just throw a big one. Oh, I really hope that big one fits. Does it come out too far? Hold on, it might come out too far. Let me rotate it so that, like, wide part's there. I believe it's 1 too far for this to be able to drill. It might actually be right on the edge of it. So let's see how that plays out. Because once I get the hydrogen thrusters going, I can just fly around and start drilling with it and see if things fit. Okay, so those are there. Then we can go and place all this stuff up here, and we'll get a bit of an idea of how I build things, which isn't very logical or useful. Which I think you've already known that. But hey, good to know. Okay, so we got those ones up there. We can do the same thing for up thrust, but we really don't need it since we're going to be in a gravity field, so we can just lop these guys off. There we go. As much as I would like a, optimized Maurice for wherever he is, I think this will be okay. So let's just lop these guys off. I'm going to fill up my inventory any moment now. There we go. So this one sticks up and these ones stick sideways. We're really just worried about reverse thrust and, maybe upwards thrust as well, because we have the, that tipping action that happens when you're flying in gravity. When you're trying to drill further down, you end up upside down or something, and you need those top thrusters to be able to support you. That's a thought. Okay, we'll have to think about that more. Let's do the bottom. I know we need another hydrogen thruster down here, for sure. Maybe one down the center piece. I'm trying to figure out places that it doesn't end up sticking out too much. So maybe right here. Yeah, this seems like a good spot. All right. I don't want to mess with the profile too much. Okay. So now we have 4. Let's get a 5th one right here, which will be great with a conveyor junction. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we got 4 down there. And I might keep just a couple ion thrusters in each direction. The more I think about it, the more I realize that I might need these thrusters. So maybe I'll do, the 2 up there, 2 down there, 2 to reverse, which I don't know where I'd put them now. I don't know, because they kind of look cool. They're in decent spots. This ship actually looks pretty nice for something I built. Alright. And if I do remember correctly, I kind of just threw it together and then I started building the back and it actually started looking good. I actually don't remember entirely, but that might be okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some ice and chuck it in there. Well, I'm not done yet. I'm definitely not done. Okay. We have 3 each side. We have 3 backwards, 2 up, or 2 down, 5 up, and 2 forwards. Okay. This is okay. Let me go ahead and put the other ion thruster back, and we'll keep a lot of the original ion thrusters, just to hopefully keep some stuff about it. Let's go put these here, and then I'll put the 2 top back up. There we go, or the 4 top ones back up. And then I don't need any more down, right? There weren't any extra down. Oh, we could just check the other Maurice. Were there any extra down ones over here? No, there wasn't. Okay. There was that forward, or that backwards one, though, which is right here where that new hydrogen is. I can place it in here. I don't think it's going to cook anything. I'm just kind of worried about it cooking that conveyor port. Let's go ahead and put that there. And we have the 2 down there, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Okay. Oh, I did put one there. I just put it lower. Well, then let's do that. I like it lower. It looks better over here. There we go. Alright, just don't put your hands there. It'll cook your hands. Want some tasty hand treats? That's where you put your hands. Okay, so this is a little bit of a beefed up Maurice. Now essentially all I did was added a bit more hydrogen and then threw on giant atmospheric thrusters. So let's see how this thing flies. I didn't even think about atmosphere when doing this. Well, I did, but not in terms of I could put atmospheric thrusters. Alright, let's dump all that stuff. Let's get him flying. So let's dump all this stuff too, and we'll grab some ice. We hardly have any ice. Okay. Well, that's good enough. This should at least get him going. There we go. The generators should be on. Yeah, they are. Okay. So let's go grab 2 inventories of ice. And then we can start to ice. There we go. Then we can start to plug them in and get everything going. Wow, the world was very laggy there for a moment. We just had like half the frames. Okay, so those will go. They'll fill up the hydrogen tank just a little bit, and then I can go plug it into, here or something. Really anywhere. Oh, something got damaged. Hold on. Is there anything? There doesn't seem to be anything pointing at something weird. The frame rate has gotten really low, has it? It's still 60 frames per second. It just feels more stuttery. It's got a lot of like little micro stutters going on. See, look, watch the ship and just look how it stutters. That's really strange. It does that every so often. But I haven't noticed it this bad. Okay. Anyways, let's grab... Oh, I was holding control so I could help detach this, but that's not the case with this anymore. Alright, we are released. Let's go ahead and scoot over. Oh, this thing moves. Except forward. It doesn't have very much forward thrust, but... I mean, I didn't add much. I didn't add any forward thrust, actually. We are focusing on upwards thrust, which it has. Okay. Let's go ahead and plug in and fill up this hydrogen tank. There we go. Connect. So let's stockpile on. And we'll let this pack in, which should only take a few moments. It's not that big of a tank. 30, 40%. We'll get it to 100% and we'll go for a gold mining run, see how that goes. You know what I will do? I will chop that off. Hopefully that sticks. And chop that off as well. Wow, I chopped both of them off. The mouse stuck for just a moment and they were gone. Alright, then we'll put some conveyors there. And we'll go ahead and put some hydrogen thrusters on the back of that. That might do us a little better there. Cool, cool. Oh, those are conveyor sorters. Oops. That's the wrong part. Excuse me, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that one works. It's funny that the conveyor sorter lets the hydrogen through. I would figure it'd sort it. Oh, there I was, relying on what I built rather than what I... Or relying on what the shape was rather than what it was. Okay. Let's go ahead and just build those because I know I have all the pieces now. Alright, now we got 2 thrusters on that side, and eventually we'll have 2 thrusters on this side, assuming they're connected. They aren't powering up. Maybe we lost them. What's going on there? Oh, they came on. Okay. So, tank and release. And let's go ahead and check out if we can mine that gold. So hopefully this can support that weight. And more importantly, hopefully I can drill through something without... Ooh, we slow down pretty quick. I like that. Hopefully we can drill through something without... let's get the lights on the ship. I lost my train of thought. Oh, hopefully we can drill through something without getting stuck, which is extremely important. So let's come down here, and we'll go into this hole, because there was already some gold there, and I smacked the floor. Of course I smacked the floor. Alright. We'll just go up top there, because I'm worried about the width, not necessarily the height, because the height didn't change. So let's see, if I start to get strung up on something. Hold on. Feel like I'm in pretty far. How are we looking on inventory fill? 13,000 in the cargo container. That's about it for there. Okay. So we should be filling the drills now. Okay. Industrial cockpit's full. Cargo container's full. The drills are filling. They're not full yet. So let's fill it up. Alright, that should be drills full. Oh, no, it's not. Is it 2, like, little pulses, and then it fills up 3,000? No, I think it's 1,000 per 2. So that should be 1. No, it's not. Okay, well, I don't know the value per each, then. I was figuring it was close to 1,000 for each, like, little pulse that it did. And I can fill it up in 2, just because... Okay, so we do fit. We fit just fine. There's no issue fitting there. Okay, so we don't have enough reverse or forward thrust, even with those added ones. But it's now not balanced anymore. There's no balance thrust, but I can fly out like so. Very nice. I'll go ahead and flip around here. I know we have enough thrust to stay aloft. Okay, that's not bad. We are using quite a bit of power. And if I went straight to hydrogen, how are we doing there? Can we still lift up and everything? Yeah, we're still good. Okay. This isn't bad. This Maurice works. It's not as pretty as the other one, but it still kind of fits. Yeah, it still fits. All right. I'm going to go ahead and plug them in, and we'll go from there. So that other one is more of a space Maurice with a little bit of moon capability. And this one is hopefully a multi-environment Maurice that works in space as well as ground. It does use significantly more hydrogen. That run just used half of it, so I am going to have to rely on that other ship for scouting, which is kind of the point of that other ship. Alright, there we go. Start dumping all that stuff out, and that Maurice is good. What is that tinging and banging and clicking? Hello? And then stuff is getting moved. Oh, this is collecting the stone and dropping it. Well done. We're collecting stone from random parts of the base and just chucking it on the floor. And then the Bob's picking it up. Let's turn that off. Okay. Wonderful, Maurice. Wonderful. Okay. Let me build a roof, and then we'll call it. Actually, I'll have to build a ceiling, because that vent is up top. Ah, so that Gatling gun can't be there. It has to be higher up. Unless I put the vent down here, on the side there. Let's do that. Let's lop that off, and we'll plop it over here. Vent. Vent, 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 vent. Where's the vent? I don't see it. This is a vent. That's the shape that my brain's looking for. There it is. Okay. It was so close the whole time. All right. So let's do this, but I want to do it in half blocks so we have a little bit more room. The half blocks aren't in that one anymore. The half blocks are in this one, or in their own thing even. Okay, good. So we'll do half blocks for all of this, and we'll get a good height out of it. Then we'll do the regular blocks for where the windows are, so that the windows fit nicely. All right. Yeah, this will work. Okay. So half, 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 half. Lots of halves. Still no hole yet. Let's get rid of that. That just fell off there. And I really wish there was some sort of long placing system. Placing them one at a time is causing me to drop things. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so there's the roof and the ceiling at the same time. And now we have the sides all cleared out and everything. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This works well. I can walk past Maurice. I'm for some reason walking very slow. I hit caps lock. Okay. Then the windows will be there, and at the tops maybe these blocks, just the normal ones. Ooh, I could put the sloped ones down the side. That's just gonna be too much work, or too much not work. Oh, you know what? Maybe this guy right here, just so it can kind of slope down into the windows without looking too crazy. Yeah, let's try that. All right, the windows are kind of like their own like little recessed part in all the ship, just so it doesn't follow the whole that same scheme throughout and look very plain. There we go. That needs to be a conveyor junction, because that's never going to pass the air tightness test. Let's grab a conveyor. And conveyor, there we go. It's fine by me, just having a little bit of a junction up there exposed. Alright, and then I can drop down here, and we can start to build up these side pieces, which shouldn't be too crazy. No, I like how this is already. You know what? I should turn those into the inverted. What are these called? 2x1x1 slope. Oh, that's a mouthful. That inverted slope. Let's flip it upside down. That's what I mean by inverted. Okay. There we go. So all like the. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, I'm liking it. So let's go ahead and throw the windows on there and call it a day. Alright, so we have the 1x2 window, which I need to find. There's 2x3, which is exactly what I need as well. 1x1, 1x2. Okay. So I want the windows out here, actually. Just like the ones over there, so I might need to place something to hold them on there. It depends on how I'm going to put this on. Oh, great. More decisions. Let's go ahead and put a catwalk for the moment, just to hold them. Let's grab a catwalk. We'll put them along the bottom. Just if I end up keeping them, they might look nice there. Okay. Catwalk, catwalk, catwalk. More catwalks. Adding that like 1 or 2 shots of armor. Alright, and flip you around. Get you on the catwalk. Oh, I'll need to put the cap. No, it's fine there. Alright. Oh, I just need girders. Okay, I'm like, why can't I place it still? Okay. Girders, please. There we go. That doesn't work. They can't be recessed. There's going to be a gap there. Didn't think about that. So I'd have to put it this way. No, I can't put it this way. It has to be on the inside. Oh, how does that look? Okay, if that looks bad, I'm not going with it. If it looks good, I might just continue it. Let's see. Let's come in here. It doesn't look horrible. Okay, it fits. And it allows me to keep this thing that I really like. So we'll go with that. So I do lose all that internal space, but that's okay. I can attach things to the window, which is nice. Got some tall windows going there. Fly around the other side and throw these on real quick. There we go. And there we go. Along with number 8, which is you. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it quite a bit, actually. Looks interesting. To say the least, to not say anything mean. Alright, let's throw these on here. I know this is exactly what I want to do with this wall. There we go. This wall as well. I would like to have a way that I can walk in there and repair it, but there's no room to walk in there too, so we'll just leave those walls. And if I need to repair it, I'll cut down the wall. Alright, some of these, some of those over there. Alright, we might be able to pressurize the ship. Hold on. This vent's on. Oh, there's a hole here. Let's grab a window. Ooh, that window. I completely forgot that existed. Hold on. How does that look? I mean, it looks interesting. It looks like armored, but it also has that gap there, so we're not going to go with that. So let's grab a normal 1x1 window. Where are you? Just the generic, the tiny window. The one that's existed forever. I think all the windows... Or did they build them in sections? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Alright, there's a window there. And one on the other side. Then for this, I'm going to do the lights. Or we're going to use at least the center light for now. And we're going to go... I forget if it started catwalk then window. I think it's catwalk then window. And we'll continue the trend of pointing the catwalks in the way that the ship's going. Which is that way. Okay. Then we went window. 1x1 window. And this is now the right way. Okay. And then... Oh, you know what? I think it was window... That back there was catwalk. So this can't be catwalk. I'd very much like this to be window. Okay, I'm going. Oh, that one fell. Hold on, let me get it. There we go. Okay. There's just a pile of stuff. Okay, so you can start out window, and then we'll go catwalk. That's an idea. All right. catwalks in the direction we're going. And windows again. Alright. Let's see how that looks. Doesn't look good. I hope no one takes this as an example of how to build things, because it doesn't look great. Let's grab some button panels and I'll make something so I can open the door. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Okay, that's fine. Well, I can work with it. I stopped liking the way it looked about halfway through building these. I didn't realize that there was the small... the small, what do you call them? Hydrogen tanks weren't here yet. And they're still not here. So let's grab the hangar doors. I don't know which ones are which. These ones on the grid? Those are off the grid. Okay, so just that one. There we go. That's better. Just this one's opening. That's fine by me. I can go ahead and close that when I'm inside somewhere. Let's go ahead and grab that hangar door. That one. Okay. I think we might be pressurizable here in a moment. Once that door shuts, I don't see any holes. This opens up to this. Okay. So far, not pressurizing. But it isn't yellow, it's green. So that might mean something. Do we just not have air? Is there just no oxygen? The room pressure, 0.425. This oxygen tank appears to have oxygen. Tank of the oxygen variety. It's 44.6% full. And then this other one's 100% full. So we do have air. So I must be missing something. There must be a hole somewhere. Somewhere the air is escaping, or will escape. That's a window, that's a window, that's a window. These doors are closed onto there. You know what? I don't think those work. So we got these closed onto here. There's nothing exposed down here. Maybe out the front. Maybe out the front there's something. Okay, so let's grab the hangar door. I would like to pressurize this before I go. Come on. Out the door. I like how you can just open one of them. It actually looks pretty cool. Alright, so up front, what do we have? Ah! That might be our culprit. Let's go and disconnect you. And we'll place a conveyor junction. Just so we can have that airtight area. Alright. Maybe these corners too might not work. Not too sure. That's why I really like the leak scan mod, because I can see what I'm doing. Or I can see if I'm starting to lose things. So let's grab the hangar door. I use it a lot. So I might just add it here. It's not a gameplay changing one. Oh wait. That turned yellow. Now it turned green once that closed. And we're pressurizing. Yay! Okay, why didn't it pressurize before? It could have just been because of that tube. Alright, the whole ship's pressurized. Back to front. This whole room, up front the whole room. This thing's actually, I think it's ready to go even. It doesn't have an antenna, which is okay, I guess. It has the wrong, it has the wrong Maurice, but... And I haven't put the solar panels on the roof, but hey, it works. Oh god, it looks hideous. Woo! But it flies. Oh sweet, it flies. Yeah, it does. Okay. We're not doing much in the way of slowing down. But we can turn and rotate and all that. And we're nice and good doing that. Cool. We don't have any hydrogen or ion to slow down, do we? No, we don't. I can stick one right on the side of that hydrogen engine. And I think I can finish this today. It does not look great. It's like Frankenstein's brother or something. Okay, let's go ahead and line that up. That's not taking it. There we go. Alright, that's lined up. I did whack that connector really hard a couple times. Ooh! I think I destroyed that whole side piece there. Oh gosh. Well, there went that engine. Those die really quickly. I maybe should armor those. Okay, well let's go ahead and depressurize since we're now limited on oxygen just a bit. So let's go ahead and tell you to depressurize, and we'll tell the other one to depressurize too. I'll go ahead and, oh, well that one's depressurizing, that one's pressurizing, kind of balancing each other out. Alright, room's empty. Let's go ahead and open these hangar doors. Oh, I should have done that while it was disconnected. Okay, well, fine. I won't do that. We will, however, put solar panels on the roof and be almost done with it. We can finish the last little bit of it next time, then we'll go ahead and head towards Mars. I'd very much like that to be correct, please. So 0, 1. It's still not pointing correctly. The view did not reset. Oh, it's weird. Okay, I'm just going to sit down for a second. Okay. Can we reset the view? What's going on here? Okay, it looks like it's reset now. Okay. Let's go ahead and build those solar panels. And we'll just coat the top with solar and we'll be good. There we go. This way, that way, the other way, and there we go. Okay. That's what I want. So let's see you up here. There we go, and you up here. Oh, I can't. There's a dang turret in the way, and you're too far. Hold on. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I would love to be able to extend this so that I can move them away, but it only seems to work sometimes in survival. Alright, this can be overlapping the corner. I don't mind that as well. Just continue kind of plating that on the top. And then we'll put that there. And then we'll put the antenna up, because that's needed. Oh, you know what? I'd like to communicate with the base, so I would need a laser antenna. So let's go ahead and put the normal antenna up one. Then we'll cut this down. That's fine. And we'll drop a laser antenna in there. I think it's also in the antenna menu. Yep. Okay. Can you collect this, Bob? I can't. There we go. Alright. So now we got a laser antenna so we can communicate to this from a distance. We have the normal antenna so we can communicate to it at all. And what would you pick up that you... Okay, that's fine. So and we need to armor this. We need to get an ion thruster for reverse. Okay, so now I believe we can just fly there without too many worries. And then I should armor the... No, I kind of like how the jump drive sits exposed. It looks interesting. We can put an ore detector back on it, though. That ore detector I removed so long ago is going back. There we go. This looks strange. But I don't mind too much. I don't mind. Yeah, so we'll just cover that hydrogen tank and we'll add some more space there, and I'll map all the controls and stuff, and that'll be it. So for now, I mean, at least the duck ship flies. It doesn't look very much like a duck anymore. It's a very deformed duck. Alright, until next time, happy engineering, and away to Mars.